Oh, fuck, again. I just kept fucking it up every week, Steven.
Oh, my God.
Oh, son of a
We'll
biscuit.
get it right one
son
time.
of a biscuit.
Hey, what's up, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? It's another episode of No Water on the Weekend, brought to you by 606 Media, where the media is always right.
That's right.
And I actually coined that for Big Z.
Oh, my God, he should pay you royalties.
He should really.
He
pay
really
royalties.
should. He should consider it at the very least and then do it.
Yeah. Special
Big
thanks to Tori for filling in for Sean last week.
That's right. Tori, thanks so much, man. It's always good to see you on the show, dude.
Tori filled in for Sean. He was gone. And you could watch the full episode on YouTube, on 606 Media on YouTube, because I didn't have the SD card, so we couldn't do audio. So that's things. But you know what? We're not alone today again. We got a new guest. We got Naomi.
Oh, Naomi!
Welcome to the show.
Thanks.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
She is another comic book guru that popped up on TikTok, and I was like, well, I like talking about comic books. I like talking about movies. So why don't we see if she wants to come on the show?
Fair enough. Fair enough. I love it. I love it.
So, yeah. And that's how it happened.
That's how it happened. He messaged me like 10 times, and I was like, oh, my God.
Oh, my
No.
Jesus.
It was at 3 o'clock in
I'll
the
do
morning,
it.
too.
I'll do it.
It was at 3
over
o'clock, then it was 4 o'clock in the morning, and I was like, come on, you got to be part of the show.
He's like, I'm bowling right now, but I really am thinking about you and making sure you come on the podcast. And I was like,
Totally.
yeah, I already said
Love
yes.
hearing
That's
that.
exactly how it happened.
I believe it. I 100% believe that.
Oh, man. Sean, how was your week since you were gone and I took care of your precious kitties?
Oh, I mean, it was great. I went to rural New Mexico where my niece graduated high school on Friday of last week, but then also she graduated college with an associate's degree the very next day. And that little lady's a genius. Shout out to Savannah. Good job. Very proud of you. And yeah, so that I was out there for like 4 days, and that was fantastic. It was didn't last long enough because like it's just, I lived like 45 minutes from there in Colorado for a long time, and it's very beautiful, very serene, and I love it. But man, I don't miss the people out there. Sorry. Beautiful landscape, don't miss the folks at all. But no, it was great. And then came back, just kind of did some work this week as per usual. What else? Had a great date night last night. Went to a fantastic izakaya place just a quarter of a mile from us called Gauku, and it was fantastic food. And then we went to a movie a little bit after that, and so we'll get into that with what you're watching. But I mean, just kind of realistically, since last week, that exciting small trip, and then just kind of a standard week or whatever. What about yourself, Steven? What's going on with you this week?
Not much, but tomorrow I am going to see Mission Impossible.
Oh,
So Naomi, have you seen it yet?
Gross. Tom Cruise freaks me out. So I will.
Thank you.
Thank
you. Fuck Tom Cruise. Oh my
Tiny
God.
Tom Cruise.
What a weirdo.
And he's just so old. It's like I'm glad it's the last one for his safety. Like it's too much.
Yeah.
Yeah. Next time we'll break a hip.
Well, no, it's his foot last time. I think
Was
it
it?
was. It was in something Rogue something. I don't know.
Who knows?
But yeah, so that's what I'm doing tomorrow. I think even last night I told you I had 2 TVs on. I was watching the Cubs game.
Yeah.
They came back with a big deficit. I was jumping up like a little kid. And then I was watching the Eastern Conference Finals with the Knickerbockers and the Pacers.
Oh, very good.
Yeah, so
Nice.
that was my night. And then Fortnite. So
the old Fortnite.
and then the sun was up, and I was like, "Whoa, I gotta go to sleep."
Oh, well, let me rewind for a hot second. So Sunday night, rural New Mexico. Like a town of like 55,000 people. So like a small place. I was very bored Sunday night at 10 p.m. and I made an impulse purchase, and I bought
that's right.
I bought a Switch and an extra set of Joy-Cons. Then what else did we get? We got not Animal Kingdom. What's it called? Animal
Super
Factory?
Mario something.
No, what's the animal fucking game?
Animal Crossings.
Animal Crossing. That's Angie's playing that. Got Nintendo Switch Sports. Got a shit cat game called Little Strays, and it's fucking awful. Then got the NES and the SNES stuff, so I've been playing some.
You're like, I'll take you all in. Come on home to daddy.
I know. Exactly. Thank you. I feel seen right now. I was like, oh, I love kitties. I'm going to get this Little Strays game. It's garbage. It is fucking garbage. But there is a cat skin for it that looks like my little baby Ravioli, aka Ravi. No, so I did do that. I did want to say that.
Yeah.
But I forgot about that.
And
that was a highlight of my week.
Well, then, and then I came over the next day, and I got really drunk.
He couldn't figure out how to play any of the games on Schwitz Sports. He couldn't do any of them.
We're playing Mario Party, but I was playing drunk Mario Party.
Oh yeah, Mario
Party. Every time I lost a mini game, I was drinking. So that's how you play it. Naomi, do you have a Switch?
No, so it's really funny. I wasn't allowed to play video games growing up, so never really, even when I became an adult, it wasn't a thing. But my brother did let me play Madden with him when I was in high school, and I did get really good at that one. That was pretty much it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's interesting. Go ahead. Sorry. No, go ahead.
Funny story. So I got really good at Madden because that was the only one I actually could play. A boyfriend at the time was like, "Oh, we can play each other. It's not a big deal." And I'm like, "Are you sure? Like, we can play?" And he's like, "No." I'm like, "But I'm actually kind of good." He's like, I don't care. You're not as good as me." I was beating him, and then he unplugged it and left. So.
Oh, the fragile male ego strikes again. Oh my God.
Man.
Holy shit.
So, sorry, Mike.
Oh, getting called out by name. Fuck you, Mike. You sore loser. Sore loser ass motherfucker. Get out of here.
Oh man. Where do we go from here? He's killing it. No, he's not killing it.
He's not killing it. He's
not
blowing it. Is what he is all around. But okay, all right. Well, fair enough. I was not a big video game person. I played NES and Super Nintendo as a little kid. And I didn't give a shit and about pretty much anything else ever until I just got this Switch.
Yeah. You're welcome.
Are you liking it?
Oh, I'm loving it. Loving it. Switch Sports. I'm just sitting there playing volleyball and tennis on Switch Sports all the time.
So Naomi, fun thing is, me and Sean live in the same building. So I'm on the third floor.
True.
Him and his wife are on the second floor.
Yes.
And my grandfather is on the first floor.
Oh, God bless him.
So we have fun. That's why, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna go to Sean's house, and then I just walk downstairs. Or he comes up. Yeah. So it's kind of like the Friends, house situation, except we're not across from each other. We're just
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So speaking of how's everybody's week's going, Naomi, how was your week?
My week's good. I just been working hard, pretty much. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it's the weekend. Yeah. It's Memorial Day weekend here.
Wow, what a
no, I mean
just kidding.
You're like, y'all are talking, and I'm like, I can't remember a single thing that I did this week other than buy comic books and make videos about it. I have no idea. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's still good.
My life has become consumed. Yes. I have to say, your living situation is very bromantic. I love that for you.
Yeah.
It is.
You guys are going to grow old together, and I hope I see all of it.
I'll grow old. Steven won't. He's got maybe 8 years left in him.
Probably. I don't know. The way this is going down a lot lately. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm just effing around over here with that.
Oh man. All right. Do you want to get into your favorite part of the show?
Oh God, would I ever love to do that? Okay, so
let me get situated here.
We've got so much going on here for me. I don't like being
You're killing it.
All this. All right. So this is not my favorite part of the show. It's Steven's, allegedly. But let's see what we got here. Let's go.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, get ready to purr with excitement because it's the time for the Parsley Awesome Trivia. That's right. In honor of the Fuzzies' unofficial holiday round, we're diving whiskers first into National Hug Your Cat Day.
Oh, my God. What a beautiful fucking holiday!
The reason I also brought this up is because Naomi posted an Instagram story of your cat was in the sink, right?
Yeah.
Sounds adorable as hell. I'll tell you that right now. Gotta go rewind.
I thought I'd, since you both have cats, I thought, why not have some cat trivia and make this perfect?
Yes, I love it. I love it.
And there...
This is her right here.
Oh, adorable.
There she is. What's her name?
Okay, so it's Yoshi. She's pissed. I just woke her up.
Yoshi?
So her name's Yoshimi, but I call her Yoshi for short. Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, so she's Yoshi. Yosh.
Love it. Love it.
All right. Let's see. Let's give this one to Sean real fast. What day is National Hug Your Cat Day celebrated? And it's coming up too.
I don't know. I'm gonna say May 25th.
No, it's June 4th.
Oh, motherfucker! Why was this?
All right, Naomi. True or false? National Hug Your Cat Day is an official holiday recognized by the U.S. government. True or false?
I'm gonna say false.
That's correct.
Oh, that sounds like a good answer to me.
That's very correct.
All right. Who would have thought? Who would have thought?
I thought it was. We don't get that day off.
Well,
You know about this?
I mean, we don't have Juneteenth. Why not have the National Hug Your Cat Day? I don't know. I don't know. Let's.
Sean, what is your main? Holy smoke!
Had a little technical.
What happened there?
Oh boy!
That thing got so excited.
All right. So I'll just hold this, I guess, for the rest of the fucking show. My God.
Okay. What is the main purpose of National Hug Your Cat Day, Sean?
I would assume that it is to hug your cat and show love and appreciation to your little feline companion.
That's actually really correct.
Of course it is.
All right, Naomi. What ancient civilization is famously known for worshiping cats?
The Egyptians.
That is correct.
There we go.
That was a perfect answer.
Jesus Christ.
What is the scientific name for the domestic cat, Sean?
Oh, thank you. Felis catus.
That's correct.
Yes, boy, let's go. I love a cat. Let's go.
All right. Naomi, true or false? All cats enjoy being hugged.
False.
That is correct. Yeah.
All right. Fucking good call.
Sean, what U.S. city is home to the world's first cat cafe?
Oh, boy.
U.S. city.
You know what? I'm going to keep it local. I'm going to say Chicago, but I doubt that's correct.
No.
Oh. San Francisco.
No. Naomi, you want to take a guess?
First cat cafe.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I don't know, Brooklyn. And
it's West Coast.
Oh. So it wasn't San Francisco. Okay, then Portland.
Close. It's in Oakland, California.
Oh,
Oakland, huh? Who would have thought?
Better luck next time, Naomi.
I was like, who's weird enough to do that? Portland.
Sean, how many whiskers does the average cat have?
Oh, wow. That's a crazy one.
Wow.
Do
24.
you actually love cats?
I do. I don't count their whiskers. 24.
Wow, that's actually correct.
Thank you. I do count their whiskers.
Is it really?
Weirdo. All right. Well, yeah, that's your crazy trivia cat stories.
That's from your crazy trivia cat lover, Sean D. over here.
Oh, boy, you guys did fantastic.
That was good.
That's great. I love that.
A bit on the crazy side with. Let me. Why don't y'all chat real quick, and while I reset this,
let's do that
microphone thing, so I don't have to hold on to it for the next 45 minutes. Holy shit! Go ahead.
All right. Yeah. So that was some cat trivia. But no, Naomi. So you had mentioned when we were talking on TikTok that you're a Cubs fan. So how did that happen?
Okay, so I'm gonna make it really quick because it's actually a story. So my dad took us to a Cubs game. And my mom would take us to Brewer games. So the first Cubs game that I went to, I had like pigtails. I was little, and I was on my dad's shoulders. And this guy was like, "Oh my gosh, she's the cutest thing ever." Bought me stuff. Like I had like stuff.
Yeah.
The first real Brewers game that I went with to my mom, like where it was like I was actually watching them, I got punched in the face on accident.
Oh,
so
how old were you?
Like 8.
Oh,
And yeah, so the Brewers, I think they had a home run, and everybody like stands up and cheers. They're like, yeah, and I just got decked in the face because I was like walking through. Yeah, so I was like, all right, I love Sammy Sosa.
There you go.
And like that was during that time of like McGuire, Sammy Sosa, and everything. So I was like, it was a done deal. I've loved them ever since. Even when they were trash, I loved them ever since.
That's a true fan. I've cried so many times. You can't even imagine.
When they won the World Series, I actually broke my foot that day because I was jumping up and down so hard when they won, and I was crying. and I broke my foot because I landed on it wrong because I was very drunk. So
Wow.
All right.
yeah,
No, no,
one
that's
foot
awesome,
bigger
man.
than the other.
I was also crying as well. So
I was like, we did it! Oh my god!
I know. Same. Good
Oh,
times,
boy.
good memories. I was actually at the game last week.
Last week, yeah.
Yeah, it was nice. It was good.
Who'd they play? Who'd
I
they play?
woke up and rallied, went to the game, had
Nice.
2 teas with some not normal teas for
The
breakfast.
twisted ones? The twisted ones?
No,
or
it's
just-
called hoop teas.
Oh, hoop teas. Those are
Yeah,
good.
yeah,
Shout out
yeah.
I like that name.
Delicious.
Yeah, I had those for breakfast because it was last minute tickets. They're $50, so it's not bad. We had good seats. It was nice out. It was really hot too, so we were in the shade and smashed a cheeseburger and then kept drinking and then came back. It was Friday and then I came back and was with Tori. So
Nice.
it was a good time.
Sounds like a great time.
Do you ever make it up to North Wrigley?
I
Milwaukee?
do I like going up there, Wrigley North.
Mhm.
I'd like to go up there, just not when it's really hot because they don't have AC there.
No, yeah. Mm-mm.
So I will not go when it's really hot out because
Yeah.
it's like a greenhouse effect. It's everyone's just sweating out the booze.
I mean, no need to sweat if you don't need to. So
Yeah.
that's true. All right. Well, why don't we hear from a friend from the show real quick, and then we'll get into my personal favorite part of the show. So here we go. We got a buddy here.
Adrian from Action Adventure here. You're streaming No Water on the Weekend.
That's right, your favorite pop punk band from here in Chicago. You can check them out all over the fucking world, Action Adventure. Make sure you go give them a listen on wherever you stream fine music because they're going to blow your eardrum and fucking just slay your heart. And then I did say I want to get into my favorite part of the show, which is the ending. So we're going to wrap it up here. Just kidding. That is not it at all. So we're gonna get into the mind of this motherfucker over here and see what he's got cooking for us this week. As always, it is the one, the only Steven Segments with Stevie B.
Hey, it's that time again. You know you're here. Join again. It's Have a Drink with me and you. It's Stevie B's segment 2. I know deep down that we're gonna have some fun. It's Steven Segments.
That's right, boys and girls.
Have a shot or two.
Or
So
100.
remember,
What's that?
it's Steven Segments.
That's right. As always,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
one, the only Steven Segments with your boy Stevie B over here. I can't wait to hear what kind of crazy, just insanity
God,
you've got for us today.
I get so pumped up when I hear my own voice.
I bet
It's-
you do. I get pumped up when I hear your voice too. Okay, let's see what you got. What do we got? Segment number 1. Stevie, take it away.
All right, Texas. Taco Bell is testing Cantina chicken quesadilla roll-ups.
Oh,
And I do love Taco Bell. Naomi, do you like Taco Bell?
Yeah, no, I do. I really like. So it's like taquitos. Like, is that pretty much what those are?
It's it's like got the wrap and then it's got the quesadilla and the Cantina chicken. Yeah, I mean this thing looks great. What's your order if you go Taco Bell?
Okay, so I do the chicken quesadilla without the jalapeno sauce, with the regular crunchy taco fire sauce though. And
Okay.
yeah, so I usually do that. I have to have both. Like, I don't know what it is. I have to have the taco and the quesadilla.
Yeah, that's great. I just usually get a 12-pack of hard shell tacos, and I get some
Mix and match.
cinnamon ones, and then
really? A 12-pack? For real? That's like your.
No,
I did not
kidding.
know.
It's
I
actually
did
a
not know.
really good deal. It
It
really
is.
I'm
is.
sure it is. I'm sure it
It's-
is. I just didn't know that was.
No, it's
my
not.
boy's order.
I'll just pretty much get anything. I like the Crunch Wrap a lot, and then I'll do like the Diablo sauce.
Oh, side note. I am planning on making some Crunchwrap Supremes at my place from scratch in the very near future. So you'll have to come down.
Yeah, Naomi, let's see if he actually gives me one and reminds me.
You're gonna have to post it. I want to see it.
I cook so much shit and bring it up to you. I do this.
Oh, okay. Well, the last time it was the ahi tuna.
yeah,
That
I
was
know.
really good.
Seared ahi tuna.
Ooh,
It was good. I'm not
And
saying
he doesn't even like that. He doesn't even like that.
That
shit,
was the
but it
first time I
good.
ever had
was
it.
Good. Well, you just like it.
really?
You don't like it.
No, it was the
Just
first time I
telling
had it.
tall tales, son.
No, it was delicious.
Okay.
It's guy love between two guns.
Okay, well, I would do that because you know what? I will say that chicken cantina or cantina chicken whatever menu was actually pretty good.
Yeah,
they had that avocado salsa that was in it that was really good and tangy, and I don't know, it just hit me the right way.
Yeah, you know what's not good on that menu though?
No, what's not?
What is another fun fact about Taco Bell? The nuggets have 72 grams of protein with only 620 calories for only like 6 of them. So that's great. You know, if you're counting calories.
I don't do that, and I don't really understand what this means.
I didn't even know they had nuggets.
I saw a commercial. Is that they have commercials?
Yeah, they got
right?
the nuggets, but 620 for like 6 of them.
Is that a lot?
I think that's a lot.
Well, like you see those.
It's a 10 piece, so that's 620 calories. You go to Burger King and get it for like 4 something, and that's more processed, in my opinion.
Interesting.
Yeah, make your own.
Oh, I did have the McDonald's chicken fingers or chicken strips things the other day.
Was it pink in the middle?
Maybe. I was kind of fucked up when I had them, but they had some sort of like Thai chili sauce that came with it, and it did kind of bang for a hot second. But there were 4 of them, and I ate like 2.5. But they were all right. They were all right.
Yeah. Oh,
anyway,
that's cool. That's all right.
All right, segment number 3, I guess.
Oh, my longtime crush, celebrity, is getting married, and she's not my celebrity crush anymore. But Selena Gomez Oreo collab is now available to buy in some countries, and you could also get them here. So it's what
is she actually still getting married though? I thought they broke it off.
I don't know.
So I've heard she's been seen without her wedding or engagement ring. That's what I've heard. Benny Blanco. He's he literally looks like a troll. What you would see, imagine what a person would look like if you were about to cross a bridge and then somebody were to wrap around and be like, nope, you have to do this limerick first before I let you cross. That's what he looks like.
That's exactly it.
I feel like that painted a really good image in my mind right now of what I can expect Benny Blanco to look like.
I knew what he looked like, and I already tell.
I don't even know who the fuck that is, but all right.
He's not cute. He got caught with another lady.
It's our horchata flavor, I believe it is.
Also, just FYI, we still have. I bought a couple of weeks ago, maybe a month ago at this point. I bought a box of Coca-Cola Oreo crossover Oreo cookies, and we've still yet to try them together.
Oh, I thought you ate those already.
Thing. No, I've been waiting for you, bitch. I've been waiting for you this whole time.
You guys should feed them to each other. Like,
I don't like where your head is at on this at all. I don't like where your mind is going. Maybe I'll do it. I do it.
Or
yes.
like this.
You know what? I will do it. I will
just cross over.
Oh, it's like the wedding drink.
Yeah. You're not feeding him, but you're feeding yourself. But
there you go.
I mean, I'll feed him anyway. I don't care. I don't. Yeah, it's all good. We'll do that, but we got to do that on video.
That's
well.
fine. We'll do it.
One time we did a taste test for Spam, and it was Spam figgy pudding for Christmas. It was like 2 years ago, and we did a nice little video of that.
It was disgusting.
Fucking disgusting. Fuck you, Spam.
Fuck
you
disgusting.
for making.
Do you guys want to know a really creepy fun fact about Spam?
Yeah, let's do it.
Please.
So Spam is given to cannibals because it is the most texture and taste of human meat.
Oh, wow. That's pretty dope.
I thought it was space alien processed meat.
I mean that's okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I wouldn't have
So
thought
every time you eat Spam, just think about that.
Huh. Wow.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I probably will now. If I'm being totally honest with you right now,
I have a taste for human.
Let me crack open this can of Spam.
Oh, wait, boy. You still have one extra can because you bought 2 of them.
Yeah, I know, and they don't it goes bad in like fucking 50 years. So we'll have to bust out this. We'll cook it this time instead of eating just the raw Spam because apparently you're supposed to cook it. Who knew?
Yeah, we had it.
Who fucking
It was
knew?
not good.
I mean, it's not technically raw. It's just
no. I think if you cook it, it tastes better. Like you're not supposed to. Yeah, you're not supposed to like.
No.
Okay, I mean you're probably right.
I want cooks.
Hawaiians love Spam, so like if you ever need like a recipe, look up how they make it.
Exactly, like that's the one thing I'd always had was like Spam musubi, like a little seaweed wrap type of deal.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not necessarily a huge fan of that. And my mama used to cook Spam when I was a kid. and wasn't a huge fan of that either. But I do have there's a bit of like a throwback, like memory, good feeling type of from it. But it always tastes like shit.
Yeah, I will not be eating Spam anytime.
I'm gonna trick your ass into eating it. I'll be like, oh, here's this Crunchwrap Supreme I made. Like,
oh yeah,
so
and there's Spam in
it's
there.
filled with Spam, Steven.
I'm gonna be like the whole time.
Boy. Oh boy.
It's like human.
Yes,
it tastes like human.
Spuman. That sounds way worse.
That's worse.
Spam human.
That's worse.
Human. I don't know. Okay, segment number 4 or whatever the fuck it is at this point.
So I'm a big fan of gummy like candies.
Certainly. Who isn't? Who isn't? Except for losers.
And I'm also a big fan of Mountain Dew. Got to say my Mountain Dew.
Okay.
So Trolley Sours now is gonna have Mountain Dew crawlers.
Really?
Yeah.
I'd try those.
I would try those.
I'd try those.
Naomi, do you like gummy bears? Gummy worms?
I love gummy bears and gummy worms. This just sounds so Xbox gamer coded.
It does.
Anything
Right?
Mountain Dew flavored is obviously gamer fucking oriented in my mind.
Yeah.
I'll just like automatically.
I don't know. I'm a big fan of Mountain Dew.
And you're a big gamer, so I don't know what the problem is here with the crossover. Is
Code
not
Red.
connecting.
Oh, fun fact about Mountain Dew. There's a conspiracy theory about Mountain
Jesus
Dew.
Christ, of course there is.
I've heard this. Yes.
Did you hear about this? Did you know about this?
Okay, you explain it. Explain it. But
Okay,
yes,
so-
I've heard it.
Fill in some of the gaps because Code Red launched a week before 9/11. And that's Code Red. So that's one. And then do you know another one?
I think like Baja Blast, and then something happened in like Hawaii or something.
Oh, it
So
was
every time that
air.
they,
Or what's it
yeah,
called? Volcano eruption.
Yeah, that's it.
yeah, something like that. Yeah.
And
it's
there's a
like-
couple other ones, but yeah.
So PepsiCo controls the climate, is what we're talking about at this point.
They're just like saying, "Hey, heads up," but also buy this.
Yeah, capitalism, but also be wary.
Yeah, buy us, drink us.
That's funny. So I'm gonna have to do go down
Deep
a
dive.
rabbit hole. Exactly.
Yeah.
I will have to check this out because it's hilarious. A funny one is if you've ever watched the movie The Big Lebowski. At the beginning of the movie, The Big Lebowski is buying creamer and he's like drinking part of it, and he goes and he drinks it and then like gets a discount for it being open. And as he looks up onto the television, it's George Bush back in 1991 giving a thing about this aggression will not stand. And then when he writes out the check, it's for September 11th. And that has been, I'm not saying that I'm the one that made that conspiracy theory, but I remember that came out being like, holy shit. And
You're talking about George Sr., right?
I'm talking about George
yeah.
George H.W. Bush. That's right. Coen brothers had something to do with 9/11. You listen to me. I hope
I like the Coen brothers.
I was listening.
Oh man.
Segment number 17 or whatever we're on.
So we're just talking about food. Burger King is actually partnering with DC Studios with the new Burger King brand for the new Superman movie.
Okay.
There's gonna be some cool toys.
Ooh.
They look plushable, but everyone is excited for the dog Crypto.
That's my least favorite
Crypto.
of that shit. Like I was just like,
I
keep the
know.
dog out of that. It's so corny, but that's okay. I'm
They're
sorry.
so cute.
Like Naomi's
so,
like, fuck Sean. The guy sucks.
I need you to go to Burger King all week so I could get all the toys and collect them all.
I ain't going to Burger King for shit.
No, I need you to do that.
I ain't
Or
doing it. I
Naomi,
ain't
if you
doing it.
want to go to Burger King and then send the toys through the mail,
Oh man.
I'll pay for the shipping. But
Like
no,
the
I just
last
need you
time I
to
had
walk
Burger
away.
King, it was game over for me. It was terrible. I can't handle it. Yeah. Maybe I'll go get is it Happy Meals? Like
Yeah.
or not Happy Meals, but
That's
they're kids
McDonald's.
meals.
That's
I don't.
McDonald's.
Who do
Sorry
they-
about that.
are they? I don't
BK
know.
Kids meal.
It's
Oh.
kids meal?
Basic.
Yeah.
What white person thought of that?
The king thought of it, sir.
The
Yeah,
king
I
of
guess
burgers.
so.
Respect on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have respect on that name when you say it. Bye bye. The king of
Oh
burgers.
man. All right. We're gonna stay on Steven's segments, but I want to know more about Naomi, and I want to give her questions because I want to know questions about what she's reading, what she's into, and I know she's into a lot of things that I've been reading, and so is Josh. He was on the show 2 episodes ago. So yeah, what are you reading? What do you are interested in? What's your favorite hero?
Okay, so I'm a big '90s kid. I grew up on like Batman and X-Men, Ninja Turtles. So I've always been a Batman girly,
Okay.
always.
Nice.
So that's always been my favorite. Right now I'm reading. Okay, have you read Exquisite Corpses yet? It's
No,
James
I've heard of
Tynion. It is so good. It's so good. It's like Hunger Games meets some psychotic version of Hunger Games. It's really good, and the art in it is done so well. They introduce like 12 characters, and the way that they do it is like they give them a page, and it's just so like cinematically coded. Like it's almost as if like they made it so that it could be easily translated into like a movie. It's just like
Mhm.
this, and this, and then boom, here's the character. It's really, really good.
So this is an Image comic.
Yes.
Automatic.
Mhm.
I was a massive Image Comics fan when I was younger. I've heard of this before. Actually, you know what? I've heard of a theory called Exquisite Corpse. I actually let me run that back. I've not actually heard of the comic book. I'm mistaking it with something else called Exquisite Corpse. But
Mm.
anyway, we'll go on. I'll go on. It sounds great.
Yeah, that's really good. If you guys haven't read it, I highly suggest it.
Yeah.
I am saying that's probably like my summer read. I'm very much looking forward to that one
Are
for
we
sure.
are we gonna have a book club now and like have these chats? Is that what we're gonna do?
We can like talk about it. Yeah. I love
Yeah.
that. I
And then
used to okay.
I'll
So I
send
used to
you a
own a
message at 3
bookstore.
o'clock in the morning again. And did you read it yet?
Just be
No.
like, oh my god, I just finished it.
Yeah, yeah, no, that'd be awesome. That's really cool. And I also know that you were reading Gwenpool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh,
Mhm.
I wasn't hesitant to pick it up, but I was like, I'm already like 10 issues deep right now in subscriptions. So I don't know if your comic book store does it, but you have a subscription page and then you
Mhm.
subscribe to all the comic books that you want. So they pull them aside and then they hold them for you. So I got 9 of them right now, and I was like, I want to start. Like, it never ends. You get a new
No.
every Wednesday if you want, and I'm always there. And luckily, so the comic book store I go to is literally 5 minutes away. I could walk there, be 20, but who wants to walk? But no, so I go there and it's great, and the guys are very knowledgeable and stuff like that. Challenger Comics, but yeah, I should go pick up Gwenpool. And I know me and Josh have been reading the new Amazing Spider-Man that came out. You know what? I forgot. I didn't pick up that. I got some guy. I was looking at the new comic books, the last issue for Godzilla vs X-Men, and he picked it up, and I missed it, and that was the last one, and I was like, man.
Did
That
you
was like me with the Thing variant cover. I was so bummed. I was like,
Yeah.
okay, bye.
did you
Like,
see the artwork where Godzilla is now Ghost Rider for that shared universe?
I didn't see that one yet. Thanks
no.
for ruining it for
It's
us.
not. It was an announcement. It's not even ruining anything. It's not
No,
out. It's an announcement. It
I
was
love
on-
Ghost Rider. Ghost Rider is like one of my favorite comic books to read. And I'm having so much fun. I think that I'm got 2 left that I need to read. I have not finished it, but yeah, Ghost Rider is one of my favorites. Do you have a favorite that you're always going to pick up?
No, and that's what I like about comics so much is that I don't like always gravitate towards a specific character. Like, yeah, I'm reading like Batman Detective right now, but it's not like I'm going to always gravitate towards Batman.
Right.
I am more along the lines of like, what is this character arc or what are they bringing? I have actually been more interested in non-superhero comics because I
Okay.
feel like superhero comics they already have like a backstory, they already have like like they foreshadow a lot, there's already like a structure to it.
Yeah.
Whereas like if it's something completely different, you're like, "Oh, this is something that I haven't read before." And so I kind of gravitate more towards non-superhero comics.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I
Mhm.
mean that's the thing that I want to try because I'm always grabbing Absolute Batman. I'm grabbing
Yeah.
Ghost
Well, the
Rider.
Absolute series is just amazing. It's just so good.
Yeah, I know the new series
No.
came out. Yeah, you know what? I do like DC, but I'm more Marvel than anything.
Mhm.
That's just
See, I'm
me,
a
right?
DC. I like DC more. Yeah.
now. Yeah. Sean, do you have a preference?
Um, Marvel over DC. But I was with Image Comics from the beginning, from day one with Image, and they had a lot of really great comics that I loved. Gen 13, Spawn, Savage Dragon,
Spawn, yeah.
Wetworks was a fucking phenomenal series. Yeah, I liked Image a lot. But X-Men, like the X-Men, shared titles were always some of my
Mhm.
favorites. Those were always great. And on the tip of like non-superhero stuff, a couple of really great ones. Ghost World was a phenomenal series, which ended up being made into a movie. I believe was that Scarlett Johansson that was in that?
Yeah, Scarlett Johansson was in it. Mhm.
Yeah, no, that was a
Yeah.
great comic
Never
series.
seen it.
And also, it's a super powered one, but not a superhero one. Also, I believe it was an Image series, maybe Dark Horse, can't recall. I think Image, but anyways, Chew was a good one about
Oh,
a detective
yeah.
who could eat flesh, and he could see the history of that person, so he could like solve crimes by eating somebody's flesh.
I'm gonna look that up. That sounds amazing.
Like literally
Write
see
it
what
down.
he does to you. And I believe that FX, it was either FX, no, it was AMC optioned that comic for a show with Stephen Yeun from
Invincible.
Walking Dead and Invincible.
Invincible?
Yeah.
Mm.
And so like if they ever actually make that, I feel like it would be just a mind-blowingly good series, because that comic series we've got all of those downstairs. But yeah, fantastic. Anyway, so
Yeah,
that's where I'm
that's
at on that.
awesome. How long have you been doing the comic book TikTok posting?
Not long at all. At all.
Okay.
So I have always liked comic books. I've always collected. My first comic book I've ever had was from Beavis and Butthead.
Nice.
Um,
Let's
Awesome.
yes.
go. Love it.
That's awesome.
That shows you how much of a 90s kid I was. Um, but I just started it and it's been so fun. It's been so fun.
Yeah, I mean, I see you having fun with it. Joshua's having fun with it, and I was like, man, I don't always like showing my face on camera all the time. Maybe I just like show the images and stuff like that. I don't know, just to add more content to the show. Because we're having so much fun, talking about comics and stuff like that the last couple of weeks, and Disney and all that fun jazz. But no, that's very cool. That's interesting, and like, yeah, when same thing with Joshua, I was like, I connected with him because of the stuff he was reading and like the music he likes. And then when I saw you, I was like the same thing. You gave the same vibe. We read the same things. So I was like, oh, we'll get along, and seemed awesome. And that's how we met. Because of awesome and getting to know each other and stuff like that. But no, that's really cool. That's awesome.
It is.
Mm.
That's cool. That's
It's been
cool.
a lot of fun. Yeah.
They're not
I
bringing
love
on-
Josh.
Yeah.
Josh
what-
is very cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
His content is very like I like watching his stuff because his taste is more mainstream, which is not a bad thing because I like to deviate from that. But
Yeah.
I learned from him and like there's another guy, Jakey, because it's like sometimes I don't own very many Spider-Mans. So it's like I can learn from them. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Sure.
I had him do his intro when how he does.
Yeah.
He says, hey, what's up, everybody? I had him do it on the show. I asked him for a request. I'm like, I need you to do that for me. I need you.
It's so it's iconic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
you can make a T-shirt and have that and sell it through his brand. But speaking of T-shirts, talked to Big Z last night, and now we have merch on 606 Media.
Hey, it's
We
finally up.
We have T-shirts now live on 606 Media, where you could get the T-shirts that I graphically designed.
Nice. Ooh.
And yeah, I have one coming out. Well, I also was having a couple of drinks one night, and give a little preview.
No.
We have. Hey, when I drink, I think.
I know you do.
So-
I know you do.
Midwesterners know how to drink. So
Exactly.
yes. Yes.
So I have Jurassic World one coming out. So for the movie, so if you buy that, the T-Rex actually has a beer in his hand, and the banner says no water, and then underneath says on the weekend. So that one, and then we have a Fantastic Four one coming out. but we had to change it because my lawyer and my predecessor, ChatGPT, had told us that we might hit some legal issues.
Yeah.
So
little snag, little
Yeah,
snag in
a
the
little
road, but it's all good. Coming around.
so I decided when I was listening to the Thunderbolts Where's My Mind song, I should put 4 beers to make the 4.
hmm
So we'll do that, and we'll
That's
put
like the loophole. If you don't use Fantastic Four, but you can
Yeah.
still use the 4 and use their font, then you're fine.
right. So
Mhm.
then but I changed the 4 and make it like 4 like looking beers like in the to make the 4. So we have that. That's they should be coming up. They should be up, but
Good.
that so I don't know how much we're selling them for though. I would say $10 a pop.
Oh, I thought they were like woven with like gold fibers, so it was like 100.
Oh,
But-
you know what? They're made from vibranium and adamantium.
oh,
That's exactly what they're made out
perfect.
of.
That's perfect.
Yeah, because in Chicago, you need something strong enough to take a bullet.
Do you?
It's so true. Yes.
Apparently, there was a shooting not too far last night from us, and I didn't hear it because I had my headset on. I thought I was playing Fortnite too.
I wasn't here. We'll get into that in a minute why I wasn't here, but yeah.
Wait, what time did you get home?
I think like 11.
No, that shooting was like at 3:00 in the morning.
Oh well, I was in bed. I was crazy enough. I was asleep by 12:30. I was
unlike you.
tired as shit. I was like we're playing Nintendo Switch Sports, and I'm sitting there. I'm like playing tennis.
Island.
Like, baby, take this. And I'm like tired, and I just sat back. And I'm like, yeah, I'm going to bed. And then I did,
And then,
which is
I'm
like
surprised I didn't wake you up because I was like, "Oh my god, I'm dead."
I didn't wake up till I woke up at 6:00 in the morning to Spooky sitting on my chest and my face, and she was giving me kisses. She was licking my lips.
God,
This
that's
is my little baby
disgusting.
girl. And she's
Aw, I love that. I do remember the name Spooky. I've been listening to the podcast.
oh,
Yeah.
thank you. She's such a bright spot in my life. I love that little baby.
Yeah, when I watched her, she was such a troublemaker. Going in the cabinets in the bottom where all the hazardous stuff is, like to clean the bathroom and bleach. I'm
Well,
like, no, don't go in there.
They're just curious. They're just curious.
So I
That's all.
had to put the garbage can there so she wouldn't go in there.
All the hazardous stuff was in there because you're just walking around the house. You're not just hanging out under the sink, are you?
No, but that's where all the
I'm telling you that you're hazardous. That's what I'm telling you.
Oh
No,
no, it was fun. I got to watch them for 4 days and it was great.
Yeah.
And it was fun. And I had to always stand up when I ate because they're always curious what I was eating.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
I shared. I had a couple of hot dogs and some mac and cheese for lunch, and
Child, I'm kidding.
definitely. I know. I looked at my bank account and I was like, "Oh, I can't order shit today," so I'll just eat whatever's in my fridge. And then so I did split my mac and cheese with Spooky. Ravioli doesn't like eating people food. She has no interest in it. It doesn't matter if it's a pork chop or a steak or chicken, anything. She doesn't. If it comes from a human, she doesn't want it. She just wants her cat food. God bless her, because
That's cute.
it's better for her heart health probably. But old Chunky Spooky, she was like, "No, give me some of that fucking mac and cheese, son." So I did.
I gave her
Gladly.
milk.
Oh yeah, she's had milk. She's had milk maybe
Yeah.
twice before or whatever. But I feel like I can't give it to her all the time because she's a fucking glutton, and she'll just be, "Give me all the milk. Give me all. Give me a gallon of milk down here." All right. Do we want to get into this the last stretch here?
Yeah,
where
we can do what you're watching.
Well, okay, yeah. What you're watching. So, yeah, you know what time it is. It's about that time.
Well, you know, it's about that time again.
With Stevie B to ask,
What you watching? It's a movie.
It's a TV. It's your favorite show.
Just push play now.
And you're ready to go.
What you watching?
What you watching?
What you watching?
Bro!
That is right. What the F is everybody watching out there? Stevie and Shawnee and Naomi. We'll all be telling you what we're watching over here.
That's cute. We all on an E.
I know. We're all E's over here.
Oh, man.
All right. Where do you want to start at, boy?
Well, I'll tell the story now. So,
Please do.
Naomi, so the song that came out, have you ever seen the TV show Regular Show?
Okay, so you talked about it with Josh. No,
Yeah.
I have not. No.
You're
Oh,
banned from the
no.
show.
No, I'm
Oh.
sorry.
Okay, no. Just go watch some Cartoon Network. It's on there.
It's on Max. You can watch on Max
That's correct.
and
Okay.
Hulu. So me and Sean love this show. They have a board game of Regular Show. It's a card game, actually. It's just they have this weird '80s kind of like music sometimes and catchy like songs.
Yeah, it's songs, and it's also like video games and like 80s, 90s type of aesthetic type of thing going on.
Right.
Yeah.
So then we're drinking during the day.
Never.
And I'm like, we need to do something for what you're watching. And I'm like, we need to have a song to transition to over that. He goes, all right, I'll be right back. Naomi, not even 12 minutes later, this guy comes back up with the song already made, and then he has the lyrics. I framed it because it's in like, and we'll frame it, but it's in this purple cardstock. I don't know how he got it.
Construction paper. I love construction paper. I'm a child.
He wrote everything on there, and then he goes, "You sing this, you say this. You sing this, say this." And then we had a hit in like under 30 minutes.
That's beautiful. When I set my mind to something,
Perfect.
I make it happen. Anyway, there we go. For all the viewers out there, here's the lyric sheet that started.
That is so nice.
It will be hung on
Aw.
the wall behind us here before next week, before next episode.
I mean, y'all songs like give me Beastie Boys vibes.
Yeah,
All right,
that can work too. Yeah,
I fuck with that. All right.
I love Beastie Boys.
Yeah, who doesn't?
I don't know.
I mean, I'm
Losers.
sure some people that do. Yeah, thank you, losers. That's the fucking that's it right there.
Oh man. So Naomi, I talked to you about Thunderbolts,
Yes.
and
Yeah, I mean, you just said, what do you like? And I said, I liked, what do you think about Marvel? I said, I love Thunderbolts. And then you just went radio silent. So
oh, did I?
Oh,
Oh, it was late at night.
bowling.
Oh, I was at bowling. That's what it was.
Oh, there we go.
But then when she messaged me, I got distracted, and then I was like, "Oh, let me message back." And then I was like, "Forget about bowling." No. Thunderbolts was great. I liked it a lot. I need to go see it again for the third time. But I learned new things.
Oh, nice.
I learned a lot of new things about the movie that viewers and people who actually dissected a lot more than I did. Florence Pugh, every time when she goes off the bridge or off the building in the beginning part, or when she was about to be burned in like the furnace, there's always a moment where she thinks she's going to die and she's just ready for it because she closes her eyes and takes one deep breath. Like if she's anticipating like, if I die kind of thing. So that's the whole mental health thing of, that issue that she's going with. And the detail that all of these people that notice these things, I'm like, man, I didn't notice it now that you pointed it out. And then with Bobby, she's like saying like, oh, I should just stay here, in the bottom of that basement. And I was like, man, Bobby.
That whole movie is just a depression awareness movie in my mind. Like,
yeah.
It's all about, it's all about that. And
and I think a lot of it has like, there's an undertone of childhood trauma. So like,
yes.
Where a lot of it is stemmed from what you came from. So like with Yelena, the Red Room series, and then she talks about like her dad and how he wasn't there for her. And then you see, and then they don't talk about it with Bob, but he reverts to a childlike state when he's in that room by himself because he's like coloring. So like I think a lot of it has to do, and then you hear his parents down below and they're fighting, so I think a lot of it, it's like, it's not just what you're dealing with at the moment, but it's also like what you dealt with when you were a child.
And it's also from another side of the spectrum, like her dad, for example, Red Guardian, like he was part of the childhood trauma in a way with her. So it's
with
him,
the USSR,
him trying to reconcile that. And then you go back to Taskmaster and what's her face? What's Ghost. And we know their backstory a little bit from the other stuff. That childhood trauma is there present for them, although it wasn't on display as much in that movie.
And then
U.S. Agent.
Well, Bucky, same childhood trauma.
And then like U.S. Agent, like his family left him because of
whatever. The aggression.
Yeah, and that's the childhood trauma. That's the Red Guardian side of it, where he's inflicting. He's creating that. But yeah, that's a really great point. So kudos on that. Something I hadn't really considered on that. Just mental health overall, but that specific factor in there, I feel like is really
what kind of super soldier.
They're all trauma bonding. It's kind of adorable. They're trauma bonding family.
I love it. That's my kind of family.
Yeah, it's shit. It was good shit. I really
and it's really cool because like, and then how you mentioned in the other podcast, you said it was like Yelena's movie, which I really liked because if you read how they came to be, Bucky's like the forefront of it, but they didn't let him be the forefront of this movie, which I really appreciated actually, because we've had Bucky, and it was kind of cool to see her actually
Right.
evolve as a character too.
Absolutely. I
Yeah,
agree with that. Yeah.
I enjoyed it. I was happy that she was like the lead and everything in that. And Florence Pugh is an amazing actress.
Mhm.
And
Shout out Midsummer.
well,
That's like
and then-
one of my favorite movies ever.
Amazing. Anyway,
So good.
we'll skip right over that.
no,
Back to that. but
we live
holy
in time with
shit. Andrew Garfield.
yeah,
I haven't seen that yet.
that
It
one.
sounds-
Neither
That
have
one, I was going through sticky breakup at that time, so I wanted to go know what love actually is at that time. So I went to go see it. Had a big old popcorn and a cocktail, and then I'm just in the movie. I'm like just bawling my eyes out. I was like, no. But you know what they say? I want to know what love is.
I want to know. What love is.
I want to know. No, but yeah. Naomi, what are you watching? Any TV shows? Any movies? Anything you're excited about?
I just watched Sinners, and I really liked it. That was a good movie. Yeah.
Nice.
I like that it had a horror aspect, but also had like a history aspect. So yeah, I just watched that one, and then yeah, like Thunderbolt. So yeah, it was really good.
Yeah.
Nice.
Not that I'm a stalker or anything. I saw that you asked everyone to
It's okay.
give you a scary movie, and you put it in
Mhm.
a jar and you watched a scary movie. Is it-
Which one?
No, like you put them in a jar, right? Is that how you?
Yeah.
And then so that's how
So
you're gonna.
not Sinners. Sinners was what I wanted to
No,
see.
but like that's you like horror movies. You like that.
I
genre?
love horror movies. Yes,
Okay,
yeah.
yeah, me too.
That's my favorite for sure.
Can
Yeah.
I make a recommendation?
Of course.
Anton Yelchin and Patrick Stewart had a movie called The Green Room.
Yeah, it's on my list actually.
Oh my God! Scariest movie.
Yeah.
As a guy who was in a punk band that toured and played lots of DIY venues and had like crazy stuff happen, that is the scariest movie I've ever seen in my fucking life. So make sure you watch that. It's a wild ass ride, and if you've not seen it, I want you to watch
I haven't
it.
seen it.
I know. I feel like you'd enjoy it.
Yeah.
A lot. But anyway, so I'm glad that's on your list because it's a wild fucking ride. But anyway,
So fun fact, Naomi. So I have a lot of artwork that are horror, so they're not actually up on here. You should see this wall. But so I have like Michael Myers, I have Annabelle, I have The Nun. Who else do I have?
BoJack Horseman, horror icon.
I do I do like BoJack
I
Horseman.
mean, his view on relationships is pretty horrific. So.
Very scary.
Yeah. But no, like the whole horror genre, and I forgot to bring it up as a segment, but Annabelle, and the actual real life doll went missing.
Did it really?
Yeah.
Allegedly.
no.
Allegedly.
It's a fucking Raggedy Ann doll. It's nothing scary about a Raggedy Ann doll in my mind. But
Well, I don't know. If it came to Chicago, I think I'd go see it. Would you go
For
see it?
sure. Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Would you pet it or touch it or hold it and hug it?
No way. So I'm Mexican. We believe in all that
La
creepy
Llorona.
stuff.
La Llorona.
So like, yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, so I would go see it, but I would also be like, hey, all respect, like, don't follow me home. Okay, thanks, bye. So yeah, no, I've had my history with spooky stuff. And I think that's why and my birthday's on Halloween. So I think that's also why I really love horror. It's just kind of
Your
home.
birthday's Halloween?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Like literally
way.
10/31.
10/31. I was born at 10:33 on 10/31. Yes.
That's just the
You know what's crazy?
creepiest shit I've ever heard. Over
My birthday's October
You're
29th.
welcome. Scorpio queens.
Mhm. Yep. Let me ask you, since now I know, and I'll never forget, to send you a postcard. Don't you get tired of your birthday being on Halloween weekend because you can never do anything?
Not at all.
Really?
Not at all. I love it. I love it so much. Everybody's dressed up, having fun, getting drunk. Like, I love the atmosphere. I love spooky time. Like, spooky season's every season for me. but like I come alive during that time. And so like everybody going out and having fun, yeah, I loved it. I love it. It's the best.
I think we have to go to
I
Austin
love the
again
game.
for my birthday weekend. It's been 3
Well,
years.
I know it's been. Dude, has it been that long?
Yeah, I went for my 30th.
God,
I'm 33.
Jesus, you're old.
Yeah, old.
Yeah, I know.
I'm in my
Oh.
prime, baby.
I know. I'm just being a dummy.
But yeah, no, that's crazy. That's awesome. That's really cool.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
love it.
October. I generally watch. Like I think last Halloween. I think every Friday before we're doing watching like a horror movie or rewatching, and I've been rewatching. What is it? Bloodlines. Final Destination. There you go. I've
There
been
you
rewatching
go.
all of them
Mm.
for Bloodlines, and it's crazy. And they get either really good or they get really cheesy. But I heard the
Well, the
latest
racetrack one is terrible.
yeah, I think the new one, Bloodlines, is supposed to be like really good.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
I
it's
like the premise of it. I like where it comes to like this is the very beginning of how this all started. I think that's kind of a really cool premise.
right.
yeah, because it is like a prequel to the first one, correct?
Mhm.
Or
Yeah,
something
Like a
similar.
super prequel. Mhm.
it's what is that one monument that spins? It's in Seattle, right?
Oh,
a
the
needle.
needle.
Yeah.
The
So I
space
know
needle. Space
there's
needle.
there's a scene in that, and yeah. So
Mhm.
spoilers.
With the fucking space needle.
I think that's what it is because that thing
Something
spins.
similar to it because it gets
Yeah.
destroyed, but it's something similar to that. Yeah.
Right.
Wild. So that definitely sounds fucking cool. Because I do like Final Destination movies. And what was her name? Ali
Judy
Larder.
Garland.
Ali Larder.
Clear.
Yes, because she was in so many things from that era, like Dawson's Creek and like One Tree Hill and that, and then she's in
I don't want to wait
Land
for my life to be
Landman
over.
now. Oh my god, like she's just.
And then she was in Heroes. She was so good
Oh,
in Heroes.
She was great in Heroes, and like she had that son that had yes. Oh my
Yeah. He had the powers. Yeah.
yes, absolutely.
Wow.
But anyways, Ali Larder's great and shit, and just like as like
Mhm.
I think her and
cool.
I are like 1 month difference in birth months,
you
same
know-
year birth, different months or whatever. And so like that was like she was a big part of a lot of the stuff I watched growing up. In like my late teen, early 20s or whatever. And I don't know. Yeah, but I definitely want to see that new Final Destination movie quite a bit. It looks awesome.
So we already was it? I think, and maybe hopefully you're a fan of this because then we'll actually be besties because we're so alike. Since her birthday,
So alike.
Identical. I can't even tell you apart on the screens. I just can't even. I don't
just
know.
let my beard grow out. You won't even be able to tell us apart.
Yeah. Jurassic World tickets came out last week, and
did you snag those, by the way?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
I got us 2 tickets. And I'm excited for this movie. Are you excited for Jurassic World's Rebirth or whatever it's called?
I'm gonna have to watch the 2 that I missed because I only watched Jurassic World and then I missed the 2 after that, right? Because there's like 2. Missed those because like I don't know, it just didn't like draw me. I love Jurassic Park. Loved it. That's actually one of my daughter's favorite movies of all time. She went through a dinosaur phase. So we watched it all the time. And I saw the trailer for this one. I was like, okay, this actually looks good. Like I do want to see it.
Yeah, I'm excited about it. I thought it was gonna be rated R and it's PG-13.
Still really?
Yeah.
Well, you gotta.
I want rated R.
It has
Well, what is PG-13 anyway? Like
well, it means parental guidance under 13 suggests. It has Ron Howard's daughter in it, right? Whatever, I can't think of what her name is.
Scarlett Johansson?
No, Scarlett.
No. Oh God, what's her name? I can see her face.
Right,
yes.
but is she in this one? Because she was in
like
another.
Gwen.
Ali's
she was in the first Jurassic World. Yeah.
Yes, and I didn't know if she was still in this one or not. But
she's in there.
She was in the first one. Yeah.
The one that turns her head, or the kid?
I'm gonna say Chelsea Renee.
She's the one who was like in the wall, all white. The one who was like supposed to be taking care of the kids the whole entire time, but she was too involved with like her career. It was their aunt.
Oh,
that's her.
Gotcha.
Bryce Dallas Howard. That's her fucking
Thank
name.
you. Yes.
Kind
of weird, but like she didn't take the part of In Spider-Man. You know how she was in Spider-Man? Like, she initially
Oh,
didn't want it,
she was in
and then
Spider-Man?
3 with Toby.
yeah,
She was Gwen
she
Stacy.
yeah.
Oh my
But she
god.
originally didn't play her, and then she wanted the part after she saw how great the franchise was doing. I was like, "That's some nepotism behavior."
Yeah,
I
yeah.
was like,
Go ahead
"That's
and give
not
this to
cool."
me right now because of my daddy. Yeah, that's Opie.
Exactly,
Opie,
exactly.
give this to me because of
I
Opie.
mean,
Yeah.
I'd give it to her because she's a very attractive and talented woman.
Wah 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 wah. Next topic.
I feel like she would just lay there and be like, "Okay,
Yeah, she'd
I'm
be very
done.
boring.
Bye."
She's very boring. She can make a great episode of The Mandalorian, but she's boring other than that. Anyway,
Oh, that's right. She did a great episode with
she
Mandalorian.
just been a bunch of Star Wars shit, dude. She did a
Yeah.
bunch of Ahsoka. She did
You
a
know
bunch
what's
of stuff.
funny? She popped up on my Instagram feed once, like
Yeah.
just going through reels, and I was like deep diving in her life for a minute. Sorry.
No, you're not stalkerish at all.
Yeah, no, that
No,
doesn't
no.
exist with this man at all.
No.
Are you saying I have no boundaries? I just get.
Yes, that is exactly what I'm saying.
Sean, what else are you watching?
So just finished up. What the fuck? Survivor season 48.
Oh, good.
48?
Yeah,
48, yeah.
48. There's 2 seasons every year since the year 2000. So
Okay.
we're getting
Okay. I was like, well, how does that work? Okay.
yeah. So there's that.
Did they survive?
Only one of them did, as per usual. As per usual.
That's a lot of bodies. Good Lord.
And then let's see here. What's actually? I just went to a few weeks ago. I went to a drag brunch hosted by a previous Survivor 2-time winner, Parvati Shallow, and that was fucking fantastic. But anyway, what was the other thing that we just?
What'd you do last night?
Last of Us. I've still been on that, and I'm loving that. Great show. The actresses that are taking actors that are taking the lead in that are fucking phenomenal. I'm liking to see where that's going. And then realistically, not a lot else that I've been watching like television wise, but last night for date night, I went and saw Lilo and Stitch live action for 2025. And I will put out there right now, as Stephen well knows, my actual favorite Disney movie of all time is the OG Lilo and Stitch. And I just love that movie so much. And then there were a couple of things with this one that were different. There was a distinct lack of a character. Captain
Phasma?
Gumtu was his name. He was
Yeah,
the
yeah.
giant 20-foot tall shark. He's not in this, and that's okay.
Oh, okay.
I don't mind the changes. I really don't mind changes when things go from one to another, being made new again for new audiences. But they had the same guy. I think his name's Chris Howard. Was the voice actor for Stitch. I loved that. The little girl who played Lilo was fucking adorable. Like, she was cute as shit. She had this cute little lisp, and she was just adorable the whole time. Very sweet, great performance. And then the lady who played Nani, her older sister, she's relatively unknown. She was phenomenal. She actually looks like a friend of ours, Prahades, that you know as well. She kind of looks a little bit similar to her. And that was nice, being like, oh, I feel like she's one of my friends because she looks just like one of my friends, was like a nice then, back in the OG. And Nani was actually played by Tia Carrera from Wayne's World.
Wayne's World.
Yeah.
Party on.
So Tia Carrera was in this remake as the social services lady from Child CPA or whatever it was.
God, does that bring back
Child Protective
memories?
Services, and it was great. There was Pleaky, the Earth specialist, was not played by Kevin McDonald from Kids in the Hall, which was disappointing because I love that dude. But he's played by some other guy. I don't know who he was. He didn't wear the dress. Actually, so
that's so disappointing.
It is, but he didn't wear the dress, but he grabbed women's clothing at the beginning. And so instead of being aliens the whole time, those two, they're human voice actors almost the entire time, which is Zach Galifianakis and this other dude. And it was interesting. Also, Zach Galifianakis definitely got veneers. His teeth are way bigger than anything I've ever seen him in before, and it was very noticeable. Anyway, so the guy who played Dr. Pleaky didn't wear the dress, but he wore like clubby women's outfits the whole time. Or You could go because the guy's like real fit and slender, low body fat. You could go just like a party gay boy type of thing, which is also fine. But there was no dress, but definitely very like femme clothing though, just not the dress. It was great. I probably cried 10 times at least during that fucking movie because it's so great. And it was just so fucking good. And I'm in this fucking movie theater at 8:15 when it starts, and there's all these children in there, and then like Tia Carrera comes up as this CPS lady, and I'm like, this bitch, and then she's like, oh, there's kids all around us, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm like, I'm never around children, like for real, I'm like having to like keep my head on swivel because of that, but it was so fucking good, and they showed the Fantastic Four preview beforehand, but they also showed the Superman. They showed the Superman preview right before that too. But no, Lilo and Stitch live action 2025 remake is so fucking good. And a lot of the voice actors from the OG cartoon are actually playing their same characters in this movie. And either whether they're like the humans that are live action, they're the same people that they played in the cartoon, or the alien voice actors are returning as the aliens. And it's just like so great. And like, I really love that movie. And it's just such like a beautiful, heartfelt journey, and I'm like going to tear up a little bit thinking about how much I fucking love that movie. So I'm done talking about it. Go fucking see it. Spend the $20. Well, it's 20 in Chicago.
Did you get popcorn?
Hell yeah, I got fucking popcorn.
Yeah. Naomi,
goddamn, babe, what you talking about over here? Of course I got popcorn.
Fun fact.
Extra butter.
When you have popcorn, how do you eat the popcorn?
Like this.
Perfect.
Like that.
You eat popcorn.
One piece at a time. Oh, Lilo. Oh, it's so good.
But have you ever done this where you grab it and then you just like take each kernel with your tongue? You're like,
yeah, so I can do that, but it's not like a pawful. It's like a little bit of a, like I'll have like 6 pieces.
Yeah, I'll shove my.
Like, I feel like the grabbing is a distraction. So I'm just gonna take as much as I can and then eat from there. Yeah,
I usually just grab one at a time, and everybody in my life gives me shit about it. And by everybody, I literally mean if anybody that I know has ever been to a movie with me, they're like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" And it's like, I'm just savoring the popcorny goodness.
Yeah, when we saw
Revenge, you're not a glutton.
Yeah, we saw Revenge of the Sith, and it was me, him, and our buddy Matt, and I had half the popcorn and I gave it to them, and I'm like, you guys have it. Not even like 20 minutes of the movie goes by, gone, empty.
But one piece at a time. Yank.
Yeah.
I mean, it's 3 guys, right? You have a big bucket, 3 guys. I mean, yeah, that didn't stand a chance. No. Especially with this delicate creature still.
No.
What delicate creature?
Definitely. Yeah.
Stevens?
Oh no, I'm delicate.
You're so dumb. Oh my god, I hope I didn't hurt you.
I'm made out of glass. Broken.
Oh no.
Oh, there's a t-shirt I want to buy. It says flawed. So
okay.
Deep.
Everybody out there watching right now, hit up the
what 606 Media.
No, for the Flaw Show. What is it called when you like fundraise online? What is it called?
Oh, GoFundMe.
Yeah, hit up the GoFundMe for Steven to get that Flawed shirt. It's only $20. If all of you put in $20 each, that one viewer will buy this exactly for him. Exactly. So let's go. Let's roll. What have you been watching, boy?
I finished Mickey 17.
Oh, finally.
Yeah.
I finished it without you.
Oh my! See, Naomi. See, this is
we literally watched 99% of this movie one night, and I don't remember what happened, but we stopped watching it, and then I watched the last 5 minutes. Oh, that's what it was. The server was fucked up.
Yeah, server got messed up.
Yeah,
and then it ended up on X, and then it popped up on there. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna finish this movie.
Well, don't make me feel bad because you obviously didn't fucking text me to watch it with you. So fuck you, Steve.
You had date night. What was I gonna do? What was I gonna do? Just wait there by the door until you guys got back?
That's absolutely what I'm expecting. We're bromance accordingly to somebody else. Naomi.
Romantical, yeah.
And then I've been watching Detroiters.
Oh yes, yeah, I know. We watched that the other day together for a little bit.
Yeah. It's cool. It was good. Oh man, Naomi, are you excited about anything else coming up? Fantastic Four. You gonna buy your tickets ahead of time?
Probably that and Superman. I'm really excited about both. I like the way that they're doing Superman, where they're making it not hokey, right? They're making it very comic book like relatable, you know?
Yeah.
Because like I feel like So like I feel like they've made Superman to be like this flawless person where it's like he's not that. And then this one, it's like you can see the actual like humanity in him, even though he's not a human, the humanity in him, and him being affected by the fact that he's not everybody's favorite. I like that.
I like that too, and I'll applaud that because I feel like Superman is actually, like you said the word hokey earlier. I feel like Superman is the hokiest of all comic book heroes.
He's like a goody two shoes in
like
some sense.
too much.
Yeah.
There's just like too much around that, but like like Lois Lane, aka the marvelous Miss Maisel, interviewing him.
Really?
Yes,
that's her.
Yes,
I,
which I love.
I did not recognize it.
And, just kind of like sticking it to him, and like they're obviously have this fucking deep relationship, and then her kind of sticking it to him, and he's like, "Really? This is what you're gonna do?" And it's like, "Yeah, this is my job. Like this is your job." This
and
is
he's
my
like,
job. But like, I really like that. I really like that aspect.
Yeah,
of it. That's very
because
real.
it does. Yeah, I mean, if you think about it, okay. Every action, like every superhero movie that we see, the damage done to that city and to the people around him, it's never talked about. It's never talked about.
Yeah.
And like I think the first time I heard it talk about is Invincible, where they're like, you did a lot of damage. We gotta like hone that back.
And the
So like
Sokovia Accords. But yeah, go ahead.
yeah. And so
Yeah.
like the fact that she's like, yeah, you saved all these people, but look at all this other stuff that you did. Like you have to look at that too. And I loved that. I was like, yes, because they never talk about that. Like
Right.
like
Yeah.
in police movies, they never talk about how much paperwork you're gonna have to do after everything. But it's the reality of it. And I like that they brought that out.
Like there's a deal with Superman in my mind that's like, okay, you go back, almost 100 years at this point. You go back, what is it, like 80 years or something for like, the first like live action stuff, and it's that American exceptionalism, the post World War I, pre World War II, like American exceptionalism thing. You go back to the Christopher Reeves ones, like what is that, 79 to like 85 or something like that. That's that baby boomer. Growing up as a Gen Xer type of thing, where it's like kind of a similar sort of vibe to that, but not really. But it's like very American. And then we get to this point now where it's just like there are fucking consequences for your actions, and people are going to call your shit now. And like hopefully that's what's going on in the world anyway. Not to mirror and get whatever, but like it's like a very much a reflection. Superman can very much be a reflection of the times, and more so than anybody else. Like X-Men is always a reflection of just inequality,
but yet the Avengers are heroes.
I don't give two fucks about the Avengers.
I love the Avengers.
I've never given like those. I mean, like the movies and stuff was fun, but
I'm an Avenger.
As a comic book thing, I never give a fuck about the Avengers. I could care less about them. But like there's certain things that are always the same reflection. Batman is always the same type of like kind of a bit of a mental health reflection, and there's a little bit of a you can go back one way or the other on a few things with that, but Superman is very much a reflection of Americanism as a whole, I feel like. And like I'm very excited for this new introduction to that, plus with James Gunn, he's been doing some really like cool shit. Like
Peacemaker looks good. Second season looks,
looks great. The first season was great, and then like his the Suicide Squad movie was great, and the Guardians movie was great. And,
I cried with Rocket.
And then like his brother Sean Gunn being everything he does, I love it, and I love Gilmore Girls. So Sean Gunn, shout out to you for being in that as well. But yeah, no. So I like that take you had on that, and why you're looking forward to that. Anyways, I didn't mean to derail as I said, as I do from time to time, aka every week.
Just kidding.
All right, where are we at now? Okay, look at the time.
What's the next one? Let's go.
What are we at on time?
We're long in the tooth at this point, my man.
All right. Well, Naomi, let the viewers and the fans know where they could follow you and view you on TikTok.
Okay, hold on. Let me get. So you can find me on TikTok. It's Naomi Khan 888. Same thing with my Instagram, and I'm also on another podcast as like a regular. It's called Comic Book Canon, and we are on every Sunday night. Yes, on YouTube.
Wow.
So,
okay, I'll be sure to join in and watch.
It's fun. It's fun.
KHAN Khan.
Oh no. So it's Naomi CON.
Oh, like convention. Okay.
Like convention. Yeah.
That nerd in me thinking of Khan Nooney and Sing. So sorry.
Wrath
of Khans. Anyway, okay.
Awesome. Well, it's always fun to have a guest, and you've been fantastic here on the show. And thanks for coming on.
Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you. And it's so nice to be with other Midwesterners. It was great hearing the sound of my people. It was good.
Absolutely.
Awesome.
It's been fantastic. Don't leave right away after we end the show.
Stick around for a sec.
Yeah. But all right. Well, it's been fun. It's been great.
It has. Never mind. It has been. But it has been great.
Talk about it. How dare you?
I know how the fucking gall on this man over here.
I know your cat's names.
I know. We're all family here now. We're all family here now.
You're part of the team.
Well, what's up, son? You want to bring us home?
Let's do it.
You want to go? Let's go.
All right. Well, that's another episode of No One on the Weekend, brought to you by 606 Media. We'll see you next time, next week, same time. But always remember, no one on the weekend.
Nuh-uh.
Cheers, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks, Naomi.
Bye.
Bye. Wow, I just broke that glass. Yeah. Let's see. Let's stop this.